What's up, YouTube? It's Joe Cacciapaglia sitting on the couch again, investing in real estate. And actually, again today, it's in mortgages on Groundfloor, which is a platform where you can buy little interests in mortgages that are lent to fix and flip investors. You can get a pretty decent interest rate. I think my blended rate's around 10%, a little bit over. It's one of my favorite platforms. I think I've talked quite a bit about it lately. But this is a correction to yesterday's video. I put a video out about, their Flywheel portfolio and how I think that you can imitate the structure of that portfolio just using their automated tools. I was wrong about how the automatic investing works, and so I just wanted to do a real quick clarification on that. So if you recall yesterday, if you didn't watch yesterday's video, take a look because I'm not going to repeat how the Flywheel portfolio works and the diversification that you get in that. But I think it's great, if that's what you're looking for. They do charge you a 1% fee, and so I was thinking, hey, I'm going to just keep getting a diversified portfolio of these notes, just buying them by myself like I have been, directly on their platform, which is still an option. But so, if you recall yesterday, what I had done, I had gotten paid off on one of the loans, so $460 hit my account. That just represents a small piece of that bigger mortgage, but that was my piece. And so wanted to reinvest that. In the past, I've used the Investor Wizard tool, which just lets you take a lump sum, spread it out over, a bunch of loans that are available at that time. I thought I understood how this automatic investing tool worked, and I thought, hey, let me just set this up so it does it every time money hits my account. When I had done, I went and put, the most I ever want in any one loan is $500. That's something that I just decided for my personal risk profile. And so I put $500 in each one of these. And then later in the day when that process ran, it just took the whole 460 and stuck it into one loan. You can see, hey, we invested in this one loan, and that wasn't what I wanted. Um, I wanted it to be spread out across whatever loans were available at the time, right? Because my goal is to just get the widest possible diversification across the loans that they're providing. I think that's the way I've chosen to reduce my risk the most. I'm not spending a lot of time looking at each loan. I think that's another way that you could do it. You could try to become more comfortable with the locations and with the information that they give you. But for me, I think just putting a very small amount across a large number of loans, if you look at least their track record over the last 10 years, it seems to be a relatively good strategy. Of course, there are some real risks there. Last 10 years does not include the last downturn, right? So, we haven't gone through some catastrophic real estate market like we did in 2008 since Groundfloor has been in existence. But in any case, for me, I just wanted to spread that money out. And so what I've done now is change my settings so that it's $100 in each. And so when this runs, it won't put any more than $100. The problem with doing it this way is times where I get a couple of loans that pay off on the same day, there might not be enough loans available. Like you can see here, um, there were right now, but like now I have some money in every available loan out there, right? There's never more than 20 or something on the market at one time. I haven't seen more than 20 or 30. And so, I'm investing across a bunch of them. All these small ones are the ones I use the investment wizard to reinvest that 460 after I canceled the transaction. I want to show you how to do that because it took me a little bit of time to find it, but you can just click on your investor activity, your LRO investments, and then you can just use this drop down and hit this cancel button. And so I just canceled it, went back in, and used the wizard tool, right? And then I just used this and it allocated it across those. I just put 460 in there and it allocated it across those, however many loans yesterday. How many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 loans. And so, put 450 or put 50 in each one, except for one of them got 60. And it just does that automatically. Um, you know, if I start getting loans paying off every day, which eventually, as I build more and more loans, that will happen. Uh, at that time, there's just count on the that auto investor to handle it. As I have, when some of the very small ones pay off, it might just buy one or two loans that day. Um, I think that I'll keep putting chunks of money in here, so I will have to have more than a couple $100 in each loan eventually, even if they just, even if they have, even if I start to get like 100 loans, or if you use this for some real serious money, it'll have to work that way. But in any case, it's not a big deal for me. I think it's worth it to save that 1% if I can still achieve a similar level of diversification and picking up, a piece of basically everything that they have out there. It will take some time. That's another benefit of that Flywheel portfolio versus doing it myself. One, it saves me the time of doing this, but also you're just getting, pieces of, I think it's a couple hundred loans from day one, where it's taking me a little while to accumulate those positions. Um, In any case, just wanted to make that correction. I'm not going to belabor the point today. Um, I actually have another video coming out later today about how wrong I was about Lambda. So if you have any info that you want to share about that company, I'm really interested to hear it. But anyway, until next time, I'm going to keep making mistakes so that you don't have to.